Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. You talk about this Rams defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side.
I don't have Dantzler, Booth.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
I have John Johnson and Quentin Lake.
But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Oh, because Bug is a cheater. Thought we knew that.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big gain of 31 on third down. On play action, Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Oh, some strong running. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around.
I'm hot.
Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. A good gain again. That's
I forgot how mutt Bug is.
on those last two plays. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup.
Bug is lucky as hell.
Touchdown on the year. And the
If that wasn't the most perfect ball of all time, that's a pick. Dumb throw.
This one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, I am to worship.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You look at this Cowboy defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
And I've loved watching this unit on tape because throughout this season, I've seen them do all the right things. They're about as talented a group as I've seen, and they know how to stop the run.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be.
Why?
And that'll send them back.
I like my phone.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Surprised to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another
Fire song.
offense following that kick 6, and the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, just 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to lay one up deep. And this will be caught.
Dumbass. Get Gilmore's slow ass off Puka.
45 yards.
Stronger, higher than
So now the big play on some
other.
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Our God, our God.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
None like you. None like you.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Higher
Back to Akers.
other.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red
Why are you
zone.
taking a timeout, Bug?
Up of about 7 or 8. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Dropped my controller and I took a timeout. Damn.
Timeout here by the offense. Just their 1st in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Now he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down. And they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now it's Stafford.
God damn! Was that a nano blitz? I wasn't paying attention.
His way through and buried him behind the line. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball in the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush.
Touchdown, Rams! Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Press triangle, dummy.
The Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7.
He's cooking him. He's my whole offense.
Touchdown.
Puka being my whole offense is pretty sim. Puka and Akers, very sim. I know you watched the game today, Boof.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my
Oh, I saw him get a couple, or at least one touchdown.
in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air,
I was looking at my phone and I saw him score a touchdown, so I thought he was doing well.
the game's being played now. This is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now a toss left side.
Are we gonna get Bug for running crossers every play like we did Swipa, or does Bug get the baby treatment?
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Prescott on 1st down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes and
running right is Pollard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
of every song could ever.
Vaughn fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Vaughn again.
I think he's trying to stat pad Vaughn.
But he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most.
Your 4-foot running back is not going to be your goal line running back, buddy.
It became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
There is no one like you.
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
Dummy.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Open up my eyes.
4th down, Prescott.
Dummy.
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
What an awful play call, though. Take your 2-possession lead.
Try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Bug does not know analytics. Either that or he just can't do math.
And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand. They can make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to get through the sidelines and at least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the end zone, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Who the hell is my punter?
Shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1st down, Prescott.
Good stuff, Ernest. Love Engage 8, Madden Classic.
Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities.
There is no one like you. There is none beside you.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
What a play, Hodges. Get up there.
The calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes.
In your love to those
around. That's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Cowboys on
Odds this is a crosser?
just 1 for 3 thus far.
100%.
This will be 3rd
That's the
and
odds.
18. Prescott to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Technically across the middle of the field, or that's what it was intended to do.
Now it's 4th down. 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That's taken on the 25. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
On you alone, and I will not be shaken.
Set to begin their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often
love blue
talk about
ton.
whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Micah is stupid. Bug, what are we doing? Why did you pause? We don't got all day. I have class in the morning, buddy. And homework due.
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Stafford. Pass caught. It's been Skoronic. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught.
Horse collar? Huh?
And they will eventually get him.
Whatever, bro. Damn.
The 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. Akers will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Here's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Amen.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Amen.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides.
Another crosser.
Sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
I don't know if he was just working through progressions or just unaware of the pressure, but no matter. Excellent work by the defense to get him to the ground before he could escape the pocket.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
If he can't do anything against a blitz like he just admitted, then why not just send a blitz every single play? Right? It would make sense, right? Or am I a clown?
Prescott now.
Oh.
That's over the middle to Schoonmaker.
Should probably not blitz the safeties, though.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
I get ball at half. We're chilling.
Ticks to go in half number 1. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Bro, why couldn't I switch on to Lake?
I like the thought process there. They connected
Lame.
on a big play.
Very lame.
On the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it.
Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Amen. Amen. Thrown upon the praises of 1,000 generations.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
Bro? I really wish I had Fuller. Quentin Lake is ass.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Why would anyone ever forfeit a half? I feel like that's kind of stupid. Right.
Set to begin their
Get points out of the half.
Offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Hang on to that, Albert. You fucking bum.
Large target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Who knows? Maybe we can get some blocks.
Defensively, they're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stafford.
Horse collar again. They need to add horse collar into this game.
Before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that was 5 yards.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That is caught.
Ben Skoranek is shifty. Goat. Love a shifty white boy.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy.
I don't believe I've ran play action yet this drive.
Free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Bro? That's lame. I wish I could get some blocks, you know?
On the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
Past the 20.
That's holding. Damn.
Down to the 9.
Oh.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now a give. Akers running left.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Puka Nakua. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are
Puka is
back within a score.
Puka is cooking Gilmore.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3.
Lucky as hell.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
That's caught out wide by Cooks.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Let's see if he figures out how to stop the blitz.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
A great run by Pollard, and runs like that have had us anticipating a breakout season from him for years. And it finally arrived in 2022. Dallas gave him more run, and he had his first 1,000-yard season despite receiving less than 200 touches.
Bro, get Yeast out of here. I'm not a cheater.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Prescott. Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Pollard gets it off the option.
Look at the juke.
Bro, if Grover Stewart gets hurt this often, I'm not re-signing him.
From second and long, now we
Holy cow.
And very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the counter, this is Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stafford.
Bro, where did my button go? Dog, this is actually unreal.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Should be a 20 to 30 game when I have the ball, but my button disappeared. Plus, Bug is a cheater, so...
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Game's not over. Still a quarter. I have the ball.
For a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the counter, it's Vaughn.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Deuce Vaughn.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Bills. God damn. Wish I didn't have team diff.
The way that this one has gone and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
To throw is Stafford. He'll find his man. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Lucky as hell, bro.
Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
Why is he an empty?
And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exactly.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team. Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They'll try to run with Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,